Hey everyone, welcome back. So I have a new product I'm going to be applying to the interior here. It's an interior coating. You can actually put it on the entire car if you wish. Right now I'm just going to do it on the dash, but I want to kind of just show you the setup that I'm going to be doing to kind of clean the dash here. Now my interior is not dirty because I don't dress this one. The Grand Prix I dress because that one sits outside, and the color the dash has lost some of its color due to age and just UV. You know, that car's almost, it's 20 something years old. This one is also, this was what, 20 years old now, but this one sits in the garage, so the sun doesn't get to beat up on it like the Grand Prix. So I really normally just come in here and I just use a quick interior detailer to clean it, and then every so often I'll just do a deep clean here. I ended up cleaning that side first with the Scrub Ninja here. So if you haven't used these Scrub Ninjas, they're actually really nice. They got this little material in here that's your little scrubbing surface. Feels like a little polyester thing here. The other side's a microfiber one, so you can actually use this to clean as well. I don't know if there's any barrier in here. I don't think there is. But these work fantastic for like steering wheels. So if you're cleaning your steering wheel, just this, like I already cleaned this one like a couple weeks ago, so it has a fresh application of the color lock stuff. But these work really good here to kind of clean your surfaces there, or like, for example, I was touching this during the week, so I can just go ahead and scrub this here if I wanted to have a deep clean. It's not gonna scratch anything. It's not too dirty because, again, I normally don't drive this car. I was only driving this car to put some miles on it so I can actually smog it, because it sits for so long. Same thing, I'll use it on the T handle here. This has CarPro Inside on it. So you use it on the dirtiest parts of your car that you touch more often, which is your steering wheel, your shift knob, anything like that. For example, the brake handle, the e-brake. So let me just go ahead and show you. I'm going to go ahead and clean this part here. Like I said, I have some CarPro Inside. I'm running low on this. I don't know what I'm going to do for an interior cleaner, like for deep cleans. This stuff works good. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just looking to try something different. This has the foamy nozzle on it. And then I will just go ahead and kind of clean the surface here. And this will remove any old dressings that may be on here, which again, there's none on here. So it's not overly dirty here. Just come back and wipe this off. Then I'll show you one last thing to do in here. Before you set up for your interior. So let me just shove this in here because I don't know if I got anything in here. I don't think I did. No, it's just the plastic underneath. So let me just go ahead and spray it a couple more times, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach pretty deep here. Like I said, this car has this long dash. So I'm letting the little scrubby side do the work for me, just to kind of make sure I have nothing on there. These things actually also, believe it or not, work pretty good on cleaning glass. So if you have some real heavy caked on film on there, that works really good. So let me just go ahead and wipe this down. Okay, I forgot how long this dash is and how small the seat is. Okay, so one thing I like to do with CarPro Inside, and it tells you right on the label here, if you use CarPro Inside, remove any residue with a damp microfiber note. With microfiber, it says note, do not leave on the surface more than 5 minutes. So actually, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and clean this because I want to give you guys another look of how this interior coating looks like. There's a mosquito flying around in here. Just go ahead and go over this part here. Again, the car is not dirty, so I'm not picking up any dirt. That's just stained from the last time I used it. There's that towel. I'm gonna show you this piece here, because this is a hard textured plastic right here. Okay, so I'm essentially done with this towel. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it right here. And I have this towel here. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get some water. That's what's in this bottle. Throw a couple sprays in here and wipe down the surface I just cleaned. That's why I'm looking for another cleaner, because I don't want to be doing this all the time if I'm going to be doing some sort of protectant on here, an interior coating. I don't want it to be using inside and then dilute it. You can dilute inside 1:1 also. Just go ahead and throw another spritz in here. Throw 2 more, and then I'll wipe down this side of the interior. And so now my surface is clean. I'm just going to flip it and dry this off. Okay, so we're done with this towel here, because I'm only going to be applying this to the dash. I'm not going to be doing the entire what do you call it, car here. I don't need to do that, so let me get back in the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 50-50 for you. I have some CarPro tape. This is the real thin stuff. Let's see if it sticks on here. I'll throw a couple lines down the middle. Just to make it kind of thick. I'll never use this thin tape up, so I'll give me a nice little look here. Okay, so the product we're going to be using Dr. Beasley's Dash Pro, and it states right here, it's a ceramic dust repellent. This is an interior coating for your vehicle, and so I'll read you the directions here in the product description. Dash Pro is a dust repellent self-cleaning ceramic coating for dashboards and other interior leather and plastic surfaces. It leaves an invisible coating that keeps dust particles from clinging to the surface. Vibration from driving then releases and self-cleans the captured dust particles. Use Dash Pro on cars, airplanes, boats, trains, anything with interior plastic or leather surfaces prone to dust buildup. So essentially, you can use this on the entire car, and I'll get to one part in a second. Start with a clean, dry surface. Shake product well and lightly mist onto a microfiber towel, fold it into fourths. Then wipe over the desired surface. Do not apply to glass or clear plastics. So again, you don't want to apply it to the glass or your cluster gauges. If you do get on there, just wipe it off. Let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes. Flip to a new side of the microfiber towel, or use a new towel and buff off any product remaining on the surface. Leave undisturbed for 1 hour. Reapply once a year or as needed. So I was also asking them, okay, once I have this on there, because I've used this on my Grand Prix, you're still going to get some dust buildup on the car. Like, it's not going to be you put it on there and then all of a sudden it miraculously stops dusting from happening. Dust is always going to be there. Like I said, I mentioned this many times. Fighting dust is a losing battle. You're always going to lose that battle. Like, I drive with my windows open on the Grand Prix and on this car as well. And so stuff comes in here and it will still settle on the surface. Yes, your interior will be cleaner. And so I was asking Chris at Dr. Beasley's, the director of success, is like, what can I use to wipe down the dash periodically? He said, well, just use more Dash Pro. Why don't, I don't know, I guess you could. I don't think there's any cleaning capability in here. But one product I was using was their prep wash. I like their prep wash for interior versus exterior. So I'm going to look up the product here. Okay, so here's Dash Pro. What does it retail for? $30 for 12 ounces. Okay, so it says self-cleans while you drive, leaves non-sticky, non-greasy finish, helps prevent color fading, drying, and cracking, creates healthy dust-free environment. It says keeps your dash dust-free forever. That's a pretty large claim. Mine doesn't stay dust-free forever, but it does help minimizing the amount of dust on the car. Once applied, Dash Pro creates a slick surface that uses the vibration of your vehicle to push dust right off the dashboard. No need to wipe down or use dust cleaner. Your dash will stay clean all by itself. Like I said, I mentioned my interior still gets a little dusty, so I do come back with some sort of interior detailer. Like I said, I use their prep wash for that aspect. Creates a dust-free environment, leaves non-sticky, non-greasy finish. Many dashboard leather products contain silicones and oils which can actually attract dust. Dash Pro leaves behind a non-greasy, non-sticky surface that's dry to the touch, so your dash will have a fresh OEM look. Not just anti-dust spray, but anti-UV damage too. Because Dash Pro is a ceramic coating, you'll get all the benefits you expect from nanotechnology, including excellent UV protection. Your leather dash will be protected from fading, drying, and cracking in the sun. So you can pretty much use this on any surface here. And then when you apply, you're going to let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes. So I'm going to get the timer. Where is it at? Stopwatch. Reset. And then I'll come back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spray it into this applicator. So we're going to go ahead and just throw 2 sprays on here. This is probably way too much. And then just apply it to the surface. So when you first apply it, yes, it's going to look wet. Normal. Because like I said, all products will flash. And so let me just go ahead and do this piece. Actually, I don't need this tape line. Okay, so I'm going to throw another spray. I really don't need another spray, but I'm going to go ahead and throw another one. And we're going to get that hard plastic stuff on there. Okay, just throw 1 spray on there. And I'm going to do my best to reach in here and just apply it. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it to this door panel here. I already have plenty of product on this applicator. Let's just go ahead and put it on here for now. Now, I didn't put the timer on there, so we'll start the timer when I get back over here. It's been more than 2 minutes, to be honest. So just for kicks, we'll let it run for 2 minutes, and then we'll wipe down the surface. So like I said, I've used this product, and it does work pretty well. You know, it does a good job having your interior stay cleaner, especially your dash. I haven't used it on every part of the car. For example, I haven't used it on leather seats because I use the color lock stuff on there. I guess you could, and you know, you'd be okay. But I pretty much just use it on just the dash surfaces, and I'll use it on the door panels as well. Like, you know, for example, like this part here, and then that part there, I would use it on there so it doesn't attract dust on there. But other than that, I really don't use it for anything else. Like, I don't use it on the steering wheel. Don't use it in, like I said, I don't really use it anywhere else. Let me see if I can get. I don't know if I applied it to this piece here, so I will apply it to that little piece. And then if you have a 97 to 2002 Camaro, actually 93 to 2002 Camaros, this part's prone to cracking. So if, you know, you want to protect it so you don't have that problem, and this type of product will help do that. Also, it helps not to park in the sun every day. If you do park in the sun, you get yourself like a covercraft shield, and then do that. Actually, one other piece I'm going to put on is this. I'll put on this handle, see how it does. Okay, so we're a minute 38, so another 20 seconds here. Then I'll wipe it down, and we'll see how it looks. So like I said, this stuff it's very easy to use. Like I said, your prep is going to dictate how long it performs. Really difficult to tell how long it's going to perform in the interior because it's not exposed to the outdoor elements. So technically this product could last forever. Okay, so we hit 2 minutes. And let me just go ahead and wipe this surface down. So I'm going to grab this towel here and then just buff off any excess product. So it actually does feel pretty slick. Actually, I'm going to peel that off as well, just to show you that it didn't do anything. Oh, actually I did do something. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off. Okay, so I'm going to pull you off the camera here. My head strap. Okay, so this is the side that has it. Here's the tape line. Hopefully this gives you an idea. It looks a little glossy on here, but it's not. That's just the OEM interior, so you can see the tape lines right here. And so that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and knock this piece out. So I guess I never knew that it did darken the interior because I've never done a 50-50 like this to show it. So hopefully this helps, and to kind of just show that it is going to give an interior, at least initially, a nice little darkening ability to kind of make it look brand new, OEM. But yeah, actually that looks pretty good on here. So just kind of hope that gives you an idea of how this product goes on. Like I said, it is still going to get dusty over time, but it does a real good job of rejecting that dust over time. So yeah, it does look glossy, but you can see the texture of the material in here. So this is the non-coated side, coated side, and if you follow the light, this light here, it looks the same on both sides. So this card just even just the regular plastic, because of the angle of the glass, it does reflect off the glass. So even if I don't put anything on here, it reflects off the glass. It's just the slope of the glass is so it's just at an angle like that. But yeah, actually that dash pro looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish coating this here, and then I'll report back. But you know, weekly wipe downs, you can use your quick interior detailer because it's not going to degrade your coating here. This is actually pretty durable. So if you want to use like a Geon quick interior detailer, or CarPro QD, or Meguiar's quick interior detailer, those products are just gonna not really take it off, and so it will just help maintain it. But one thing you kind of keep in mind is, and I've been thinking about this, is okay, if I use a quick interior detailer like that, does that impact the dust repellency of the Dr. Beasley Dash Pro? And that's why I was asking the folks at Dr. Beasley's, do you guys have a quick interior detailer, kind of planting the seeds like, hey, to maintain this Dash Pro, what can I do to use as a weekly wipe down product? That's why I've been using the prep wash, because the prep wash just cleans and it doesn't leave like residue behind to mask the properties of the coating here. So it works really well on the interior. Like I said, I'm not a fan of it on the exterior, but for the interior it's pretty awesome. So again, that's just the Dr. Beasley's Dash Pro. I will post a link down below if you guys are interested in trying this out. Again, this is a ceramic coating for your interior, with the added benefit of being a dust repellent. So again, thanks for watching, and yeah, if you guys have any comments or questions on this product, go ahead and post down below. I like it. You get a lot for your money. If you're an enthusiast, this probably is going to last you quite a long time, because you're not always in need of a product like this. But if you have multiple cars, yeah, you're going to go right through it. And I've used it 3 times already. This car, my Grand Prix, and my dad's Impala, and I barely touched the bottle. So kind of keep that in mind. If you have clients, yeah, then this stuff's going to go rather quickly. But you can offer this as a service as well. So again, thanks for watching. Catch the next one. And yeah, stay tuned for more.